All right, ladies and gents, how are we doing? We are here for a massive live stream, especially when England are playing. It's always a big live stream. I think we have some big news to check out in regards to some team news because how are we doing? There's me over there. I believe there's a massive team news. I haven't actually looked yet. Here we go. They've done it. They've gone to a 5-back. So England have Jordan Pickford, the 3 centre halves of Walker, Stones and Konsa, Trippier and Saka, the wing-backs, Manu and Rice, Bellingham, Foden in behind Harry Kane. So no 2 strikers. Just a 1 striker, but 2 number 10s. God save the king is blasted out. And obviously Switzerland matched them. England matched Switzerland in many regards. So Switzerland kept the 3 centre halves. But Mbola leads the line, Arida and Vargas, Abisher and Doy kept the width as the wing backs. Remy Froyle and Granit Xhaka in midfield. And obviously everyone by now knows that Granit Xhaka fact, which is incredible. He's only lost 2 games now since leaving Arsenal for club and country, which is ridiculous. So he'll be back. So looking to continue that record, and I have predicted Switzerland, believe it or not, to win this game. 2 goals to 1. I just think they play the better football. They know the system. Obviously, England have changed their system now, even more so to help me back in Switzerland. He is just a more complete side. I feel at the moment England are so many shuffling pieces. Yes, they're the stronger play, I guess, position for position, but there's something said about knowing your system and playing your system. And I think Switzerland are to a T. We'll see what happens. There's the lineup there. That back 3, very key. Akanji, Cher, and Ricardo Rodriguez as well. He's very, very pivotal at the back. And then obviously in the middle of the park, I've raved and waxed lyrical about Granit Xhaka and Remy Freuler, who have controlled games of football from start to finish for Switzerland so far at this tournament. Look at that sea of red behind them as they get into a huddle. There's Jude Bellingham. Obviously, you know how he saved England a few nights ago. There's superstars everywhere you look for England, but how does it perform on the match day? Both teams going with that 3-4-2-1. Hopefully we see exciting football. That's all I ask for. Let us know your predictions if you're joining us, ladies and gents, in the comment section. Got a sea of white behind one goal. I'm going to see a red behind the other goal. It is picturesque here. Here we are. Seconds away. We are underway. Kobe Marnie gets kicked off. It's England in their white strip kicking from left to right. Switzerland in their red kit kicking from right to left. A story of Switzerland dominance and comfort, and England struggling type performances, but that all goes out the way today because quarter-final football, a change of shape for England, and hopefully we have a classic on our hands. In many regards, Switzerland come in as favourites considering how set their side is and how well they've played so far, but when England are involved, they're never really coming as underdogs. They're always coming as the stronger of the 2 sides. England try to play out from the back and finding Kyle Walker. It's shut down nicely by Abisher. Gareth. He's made a big call. Here's Foden. Can he be more creative as a number 10? A second number 10 alongside Jude Bellingham. Can he be more involved with this game? A few requirements for me is get Foden more centrally and more involved, and get Harry Kane high up the pitch and involved. And if this new formation can do that, England have ticked 2 and 1. Here's Jan Sommer. Searching ball for Ndoi, and he takes it down very well. Holding off Enzo Konza. Lovely. Manuel Kanji. Ball try to turn. Ricardo Rodriguez. Fabian Schär looking long, but intercepted by Jude Bellingham. In what is a very, very pleasant Dusseldorf day. An entertaining early game. Yes, they're coming another entertaining game early on today. Great turn for Ndoi. And finding Abisha. And he lets that ball roll and right to play. First change we see is Bukayo Saka is the right wing back, not the left wing back. So it's a slight change. So look at Kieran Trippier, he's still on the left. Which makes me think this back five is still pretty much a back four. There's Phil Foden. Saka now. He's hugging this right-hand touchline. Kobe Mainoo. Declan Rice. Can he improve his performance as well from last game? There's Bukayo Saka. Back to Kobe Mainoo. England just turning the heat up here all of a sudden. Just after the 3-minute mark here. Saka skipping past. Delivering the ball. Just too deep for Kieran Trippier to get a hold of. Positive start there. As you see Miro Tignac in. The Switzerland manager. He's got some very interesting adjustments to make to this England side. They obviously fantastic versus Italy in the round of 16. Probably the most impressive side. I think it's a different story here versus England. Especially with the calibre of player. And Bolo now finding Abisha. He's put Walker on his bum. Oh. Remy Freuler's back heel. So importantly broken up there by John Stones. Lost Konza in the end in the way. Really important touch though, because that landed at the feet of an Ndoi. Could have found the back of the net quite easily. The first real attack and anger from Switzerland. They already nearly broke apart this England side. Beaten the last tournament's holders in Italy. Can Switzerland beat last tournament's finalists in England? Pickford now. Now with Jude. Kobe Mainoo. Feed this right centre half, Kyle Walker. Now Phil Foden, who's already gotten much more involved in this more central role. England maintain possession, despite the complaints there from the Swiss. Still has lacked that incision on the side. We've seen that in the opening 6 minutes. It's a lot of sideways, a lot of backwards. Can this team find forward balls like that to break apart the game? Here's Bukayo Saka. Abisha has him for company. Foden. Money. Much better for England. More pace in their game. Now Jude. Trippier. Jude again. It's a great ball. Bukayo Saka rolling in behind. Took down that ball well. Kyle Walker. Well away there by Manuel Akanji. And the offside flag is up, but much better for England. More pace in their game. They spread the game here. Really good pass from Jude. Bukayo Saka's eventually offside, but that's the important pass. That forward driving pass offsets the Switzerland defence. And that second ball in by Kyle Walker caused all sorts of problems. If you get a Harry Kane, you get a Jude Bellingham on the edge of one of those balls, you're going to find the back of the net. Xhaka. I haven't heard much of his name early on in this game. He'll be so vital for Switzerland in midfield. Sommer rolls into the captain. As I said, has that incredible stat of only losing 2 games across club and country since leaving Arsenal from last season. Freuler. Here is Granit Xhaka now. Switzerland pounce. It's an attacking mindset now. Ndoye. Gets past Trippier. Ooh. Great covering by Kobe Mine to get rid. Ndoye, fantastic. Drop the shoulder. Left Trippier for dead. Here's Manuel Akanji. Maybe we should back for Ricardo Rodriguez now. Switzerland fine. I just keep in possession here. England trying to press up on Switzerland. They have forced them back. Sort of a half-hearted press. Switzerland are fine to play out here through Akanji. Now to Remy Freuler. Vargas. Oh, great ball in. Raider. Remy Freuler. Back with Raider. Whipping. Oh, away from Stones. Kane can win the header. Kept alive by Xhaka. Here come the Swiss. Like an army knife just turning. Putting the pressure on this England side. So many avenues to goal. Rodriguez. Abisha. Xhaka. Xhaka. Abisha. Freuler. Can't win tight areas so far. Switzerland. England sitting back for the time being. Freuler. We're trying to make it hard for Switzerland to play through. And Bolo. Declan Rice as well. It's a goal kick for the Swiss. Striker kicking that ball to play. Looked to be offside initially, and I think John Stones might have just kept him on. Drops his shoulder. Does well against Declan Rice to hold him off. And Kieran Trippier comes and sorts. Pickford long. Xhaka as well to break that up. That clearance though, half cleared. Foden as well. Rice. Mainu. Kyle Walker. England quite happy to go down this right-hand side. Rice. Need to use the left more often though. That's the weakness of having Kieran Trippier out left. You're not as likely to go out that side, and as such your attacks become very, very one-sided. Here's Trippier with Konsa. Switzerland sitting in their shape, quite comfortably behind the ball. Who will be the first team to make a blunder? The first team to break apart this game. That's what we're waiting for. Like it's going to be a bit of a holding pattern here where it's a case of we're not going to press too high to try and overexpose ourselves. A real classic sort of quarterfinal, semi-final type feel of it. We don't want to go out there and risk losing the game to try and win it, especially in these early moments. So both teams sitting off in a nice shape, just feeling each other out in the first quarter of an hour or so. That searching ball from Kane to Saka. Avisha tries to close down. Saka past him. Now Walker. Saka. Kane. Foden now. What have England got up their sleeve? Into Konsa. Primenu. Bellingham. Try to sneak that ball through a Trippier, but Doy was aware of that. He's going to turn up the pressure now. Will the Swiss crack? Will they stay resolute like they have so far in this tournament? Comes Stones. Saka again. He's having the better of Avisha. Gets down the bar line. Trippier the header. Declan Rice! Oh, blocked well. And hat clear. Vargas. Real positive start now for England. Much better last 5 minutes on the front foot. Swiss holding strong though. It's Foden. Much more involved playing this sort of second number 10 role alongside Jude Bellingham. Kyle Walker. I think Saka again, he's been quite good so far for England. Their one outlet. Foden. Looking and finding Kieran Trippier. And here come England. And Trippier is offside. Gotta stay on side. Such a weak giveaway. It probably looks onside in the end. Swiss fans bring the noise. Fabian Schär's got this free kick to take. And Kanji. Lob ball broken up by Rice. Can England break now? Numbers in the box. Rice, Kane. Kobe Mainu. Oh, whoa, fantastic block. He was eyeing that one up there, Kobe. Cross blocked. Kane gets there. They're coming together, says the referee. I'd fathom to believe the same thing. He has gone down quite softly there, the England skipper. I think he's even collected in there. Fabian Schär is coming together. He's not even kicked him anyway, Fabian Schär. It's a nothing. I think going quite poor from Harry Kane. Keep your feet, my lad. It's all credit from Emmanuel Kane's little lob ball there. Broke it up by Rice. Kane was picked out. He rolled that ball back to Kobe Mainu. We've seen so many times players coming from the edge of the area, making those late runs to be an impact. That's that long ball straight into the arms of Jordan Pickford. We've seen it happen last night as well. Late runners. Danny Olmo was a late runner at the edge of the area. He found the back of the net and just thought Kobe Miney might have lined one up there. But in the end, they've been sharing the way. Pickford Long, broken up by Fabian Schär to Granit Xhaka. Back to Jan Sommer in goal. The Inter Milan keeper returns the favour to Newcastle centre half. Kobe Miney wins and does well. And continues to drive. Oh, nearly makes his way through a wall of red. That's the advantage you got with Kobe Miney. He always wants to go forward. Always wants to take a challenge on, dribble past someone, open up space, make that pass. That's why he's been so sought after by England fans, and he's producing the last few games. Calmness, a coolness on the ball that's you can't really teach. Manuel Kanji speaking about calmness on the ball. Ricardo Rodriguez into the feed of Imbolo. Does well to hold off Declan Rice. Rodriguez. Remy Freuler. Ricardo Rodriguez rolling into Remy Freuler. One of the goal scorers from the round of 16. Gets the return ball. Walker sorts it out. Or does he? And he does in the end. Gets in the way of Remy Freuler's kick. Such a danger, Remy Freuler. Granit Xhaka when they push forward. Especially when Switzerland play with pace and those wide players like Vargas and Ndoye keep the width. Just opens up channels for the central midfielders to wander into. Great clearance into the feet of Jude. Advantage play by Italian referee. Maybe Kaisaka yet again, the outlet. Done fantastically well there, Vargas. Wins the ball cleanly and gets Switzerland on the front footy. Rodriguez, Akanji, with a good press. And Bowler just throwing his body around up top. That's good dog's work up top. Foden. It's Kobe Miney now. Foden drifting a lot out wide right. Almost like a second right winger at times. Picking the ball up and receiving the ball in these sort of areas. That's what they want to see if you're an England fan. On to Rice. What have England got up their sleeve here? Foden. Looking at the slow route again. Switzerland happy to sit in this shape here. A 5, a 4 and a 1. Saka in behind. Cuts the ball across, but no one in the 6-yard box. Harry Kane, that's your job. Yet again, caught doing everything other than being a striker at the moment. Great run from Bukayo Saka. Well found by Phil Foden. That's his job. And if you're Harry Kane, you should be busting a gut to get in there once again. What is he doing? It's like same question every single time about Harry Kane. Forget the interplay stuff. Get the ball in the back of the net. You're not going to find that from being on the edge of your own box. Get in the box. Trippier to take this corner. The first one for England this game. Stones, Bellingham, Kane. Cons are all targets. Floated in. Kane free header. And nowhere near it. Can you get this going from the back? Here's Jan Sommer. Another missed opportunity for Harry Kane in this game. That kick cleared only as far as Bukayo Saka. Now Phil Foden finding Jude Bellingham. Fantastic pass from Foden. Bellingham, straight into the path of Granit Xhaka. Now the outboarder, brilliant bowler. No foul said by the referee. Referee pulls in bowler aside. Referee giving him a stern talking to. Bit of frustration in that challenge there on Jude Bellingham. Thinking he's having his shirt pulled. You know what, in the end, it's probably a bit of a 50-50. He's going to have a physical game. He's going to have one of those games where he's not going to have much supply, you think. How much the possession that England like to have. Much better though for England. More than the fair, this guy here, Phil Foden, has been at the heart of a lot of things. Reducing this kick here. It's deep. It's very deep. Kept in by Saka, but that ball straight into the hands of Jan Sommer. We tick over the halfway point of the first half. Still at 0-0. Still without any real goal-mouth action. So with any keeper really having to make any save at the moment. Sommer. Fantastic pass to Rodriguez to help his team stay in possession. Kanji long. Walker the initial touch. Got the second touch as well. John Stones can clean up at the back here. Jordan Pickford. Stones finding Bellingham. That flick ball for Kane, broken up. Reader. Mbolo. Blocked by Enzri Konza. Frawley on the way. Xhaka holding off the Foden challenge. Just for a moment, it seemed to open up for Switzerland. It's Granit Xhaka now. Abisha. Vargas looking for Abisha. Important touch by John Stones. Just when Switzerland have the ball, they don't have as much possession. They seem to look a little bit more dangerous though and willing to go forward. I'm not saying that England have actually been quite engaging today. But England, not crowning as much, I feel like, on the ball right now is what Switzerland are doing. They're finding ways through the lines a little bit easier. Even so far, this little 1 minute spell, they've been in their own half. Switzerland have created two little half chances here. Here we get it. Vargas trying to drive at Kyle Walker, and it's a foul by Xhaka on Kobe Manu. That's that important touch by John Stones because Abisha was still in goal. Enzri Konza blocked to deny. Brilliant bowler. Positive signs there for Switzerland. Like that little stint in possession. Two half chances, two opportunities. As you can see on the screen there, there's been a lack of action. 4 attempts in total on goal. 1 for the Swiss, 3 for England. Ball broken up by Kanji. Really physical fight out there. England win the throw that was heavily debated over that far side. Now they can be back in possession with John Stones. Declan Rice. Finally, Jude Bellingham. Now with Kobe Miney. Back of Declan Rice. What can England produce here? Once again, going down this right-hand channel. Foden. Rice. And Andrew Konza. There's a real active effort to push the ball down the right-hand channel here. Where Bukayo Saka is. He's picked it up nicely. And turned Ayrshire. Saka across the box. Away by Kanji. Vargas takes it down nicely. Xhaka. Vargas again. And wins a throw off Kyle Walker. So easy for Bukayo Saka to get past Ayrshire. There he is there. Spins in with ease. And once again, cuts the ball into the 6-yard box. Harry Kane at least in the area, in the vicinity that time around. Throw broken up by Kyle Walker. Rodriguez again. England throw. Late call by the linesman. That ball was in play, actually. Bit of a mistake there from the linesman. And almost first half an hour in this game. Almost chances aplenty. Defence is on top. Systems on top at the moment. Two sets of 3-4, 2-1. So match up quite nice at the moment. Here's Foden. Bellingham. Pass 1, pass 2. Has to set it up. And it comes with Granit Xhaka for another England corner. England driving forward yet again. Trippier over to take this corner. Trippier take this one. It's short to Bukayo Saka. Now with Kobe Miney. Phil Foden and England have been forced all the way back to their own half here from a corner. Which says a lot about England. Pickford now. Searching ball for Bukayo Saka. Keeps it in play. Trippier goes down quite magnificently to the floor. And switch them back in possession. So an England corner, they're going all the way back to their own half. And then England switching, they want it back. So what a waste of a corner that one was. Rodriguez. And Xhaka now. The conductor for the Swiss side. Finding Ricardo Rodriguez. Into Ayrshire. Back to Ayrshire again. Playing triangles here. Can the Swiss side break apart this England resolute back five? Right into Mbolo. Runners off him. Couldn't play the pass. Broken up by Declan Rice in there. And Kanji. So Switzerland driving forward here with Ricardo Rodriguez. Crossed the ball in. Finds nobody. Reader's ball in. Low, flat ball. And dealt with well by England. And here comes Jude Bellingham. Fabian Schär picks up a yellow. Looked like Jude Bellingham brought him down. Does jump in the way though. Steps across him. Yeah, he is. Fabian Schär foul. Bellingham does raise his arm over the top of him, but he does step in the way prior to that and block his run. So there's a foul. And hey, Jude chance come out. Yeah, in Dusseldorf. Great turn from Kobbie Mainoo. Here comes space. Mainoo driving. Finding Trippier. Off in hand. Foden. Tries a ridiculous. Xhaka brought down by Saka. Kobbie Mainoo, well done. Let the ball run. Turned all the defenders. Switzerland survive a bit of a scare there with Kobbie Mainoo breaking their whole midfield structure apart with one turn. That's the danger England have got with the young Kobbie Mainoo in midfield. Break apart a game with ease. One single turn has set the whole midfield packing. Akanji. Now with Granit Xhaka and now Abisha. So far it's England's supremacy. In terms of possession, in terms of position on the pitch. In terms of those half chances at the moment, in the favour of the English side. And that is an awful ball for Fabian Schär. Sent into Rodé, I think. Enzo Conte done so well since coming in, replacing the highly rated Mark Gahey's performed at such a high level in this tournament so far. Probably England's best performer, most consistent performer at that least. Pickford finding Kyle Walker, and that ball's trickled out of play. Seven minutes to go here. And what has been, as I said, a maybe first half. First half with some good passages, but not enough to put together, find a real chance on goal, like a real goal-mouth action. That throw, Reader heads on and trying to head back to Jordan Pickford. England have impressed. Switzerland have been slightly underwhelming. We know they'll grow into this game. Broken up by Fabian Schär. Picked up by Reader. Below the target. Doesn't reach him. Andrew Conte's guess that's going forward. Bellingham, great turn. Fantastic. Bit of spike from Jude. Now Saka. Yet again the target. Bellingham wants it back. Oh. Could bring under his spell. Quite a clever ball from Bukayo Saka, and Bellingham looked like he tried to just little backheel that one on to flick past Jan Sommer. There's a great bit of skill there from Jude Bellingham. Skip past not one but two defenders. Here's Remy Freuler. Now with Reader. to Remy Freuler. You want to see this more often than not. Sit on the ball. Pass around the opposition. Pick up those touches in dangerous areas. You know he likes to control the ball in here, and then we'll push on and try and be a late runner into the box, like we saw versus Italy, and potentially get the score sheet through that late running into the box. I think Granit Xhaka, I want to control this game, I want to control the tempo. Slowly piece apart some passes to break apart this England set up at the moment, which is very compact and tough to beat. That roll ball into Mbolo. He loses his footing. He can play out from here. Walker. Abish joining him. That ball straight into touch. A little period of this for Switzerland. Abish's story to Ricardo Rodriguez. Now back to Manuel Akanji. Akanji into Mbolo. Miney wins it off him. Foden out of play. Foden, oh, great feet. Pass is poor, but the great feet to break out of the play there. And Mbolo. Remy Freuler now. Doy. Now you can insert magic into this game. That touch is poor and out of play. Just over 6 minutes to play here in this first half. Nothing to shout about as of yet. But for England fans, much more positive. It's been more on the front foot. It's been better in possession. More possession in the opposition half, which is something we haven't really been able to say about England so far in this tournament. Less sideways and more forward. That's always a positive. This new system seems to be working. Pickford long in the Harry Kane direction. Switzerland win it back though. And Sommer. Now with Manuel Akanji. And then Abisha. It's just come on centrally for the moment. It's a long ball. Mbolo to chase. Walker cleans that one up and finds Bukayo Saka. A lot of tough work for Mbolo to do today. A lot of chasing half balls and pressing, and important though when he gets the opportunity, if he does get the opportunity to take it. Great pressure though from Reader to put Declan Rice off his control there for a little bit. Now Kyle Walker. A little bit more space for England to operate into now. To Declan Rice. That Walker pass poor. Rice makes the most of it. Again, not convincing for Kyle Walker again. He's had another shakier performance here. Just under 5 minutes to go now in this first half, but I think there'll be some alterations come half time. Switzerland want to get back to that more high energy, high pressing, high pace style. I think they're happy to sit a little bit deeper without the football, but maybe more spark in their play. Might be a few changes, whether it be with players or just tactical alterations, because hasn't had that quite same spark. In the opening few moments, we had a bit more spark in their play, but since then it's been a little bit flatter. A lot of chasing football though. I look to just maybe control a little bit more of the football if possible next half, because I've had a lot of defensive work, a lot of running, maybe just fatiguing Switch to the inside. Not enough control from Freuler and Xhaka in midfield. Kobe Mainoo, Rice and Bellingham sort of run the show. For England, I'll be happy as it is, but they probably want some more clear-cut opportunities. If that means, once again, making an alteration with Kieran Trippier, because right now it's all one side. With Bukayo Saka on his right being the only point of creation at the moment. As much as being positive for England, it's been the same in terms of actual clear-cut chances. There's been the square root of zero. Not much in terms of clear opportunities for England. You think it would come, but as it currently stands, not much difference from every other group stage game they've played. Switzerland managing this game well. England growing into it. That's the best way to describe it. Saka. Blocked away and being out for an England throw. Fabian Sherry's been involved in a bit of everything so far in this game. Declan Rice. Across to Ensri Konsa. Foden finding Declan Rice. 2 minutes now to play in this first half. Foden. Rice. Turning up the pressure here a little bit, England. Maybe a late chance to come. A late flurry of chances if they really do go for it here. Foden. Cons with a little 1-2. Back with Phil Foden. Just a bit of a free license in this first half just to drift everywhere. Across the more progressive midfield spot. Walker. Switzerland quite content in their shape here. Walker. Foden. Across to Rice. Reader in his way. Rice turning. Finding Walker. Now Saka. Momentarily 1v1. Vargas got to help out Abisha. Saka. Oh. And Mainoo had a chance and Granit Xhaka in the way. Well created by Granit. Okay, sorry. Bukayo Saka's running. Gets past Abisha again. He's had the winning of that little battle there. Gone to the box. Dropped the ball back to Kobe Mainoo. And gee, that shot looked on target if it wasn't for that important touch from Granit Xhaka. England corner, which Phil Foden will take. Maybe one of the last attacking options here in the first half. Foden over this corner, left-footed in-swinger. Whipped in ball. Quite easily for Jan Sommer to gather. Sommer releases quickly. Here's Ndoye. Can Swiss go quick? Ndoye looking for Vargas. And that's shoulder behind. And that is half-time. There's no extra stoppages to be played. That's because it was our first half that lacked a lot of real clear opportunities. Switzerland happy and content to sit in behind the ball and sit in their shape. Same as England. Both teams not willing to really press. England, a much more positive performance though. More on the front foot. But outside of that, there's been no real goal-mouth action. Bellingham, Mainoo and Ko have tried. Saka's also tried, but nothing to break apart those resilient Swiss unit behind the ball. Nothing to really talk about at halftime. I'll be going for a 15-minute break for the break, and I'll be back here before the second half kicks off. So far, so good for Switzerland. They hold on. A lot to talk about that in the second half, and a lot of changes that I expect to be made. So I'll see you guys just after the halftime break. Ladies and gents, we are back for second half action here. Players are in the tunnel. We're readying ourselves for what could be an exciting second half. I think I've got the first half quite upset, but I think we're coming here the second half. It's going to be a bit more exciting. Come with a hopeful mindset here for this second half. Hopefully, these two teams can go out there and play a bit more aggressive football, especially Switzerland. I expect so much of this team. I probably have too much expectation in this team, but they're a very dangerous side. Xhaka leading his side out. England will be happy. Switzerland will be happy as well, the way they managed that game, but I think they'll know they can do a bit more in this game. See, players on the bench will be the big difference, especially for England. They've got a lot of players who can come off the bench and change the game. You think the likes, potentially Trent Alexander-Arnold, Anthony Gordon, Jared Bowen, Eberechi Eze. The Swiss will be happy with the players they got on, but like Zuba maybe. Jadon Shaqiri, other options as well from the bench. Another 45 minutes potentially, plus another 30 if you need to go that deep. So far, these two teams are counting each other out. They've been very level. And Switzerland in the red, just kicked off here. They'll be kicking from left to right. England in their white strip from right to left for the second half here. But an almost first half. Can we get a entertaining second half? Switzerland probably a little bit below their best. England probably at their best. And the counts they're out. If Switzerland lifted another 2 or so out of 10, they go from a 6 to an 8 out of 10, you might think they might get on top of this game. England need more contributors. It's been positive, but outside of Kobbie Mainoo and Bukayo Saka, there's been a lack of people contributing in the final third. Need more from Harry Kane. Need more from Kieran Trippier. Foden's been okay. Bellingham's been okay, but they need more from them as well. If you're an England standpoint. For Switzerland, more possession in the feet of Ndoye and Granit Xhaka. They're the key players who want to get the ball more often than not. I want to see more of Ndoye running at defenders as well. Here's Ezri Konsa. Quite funny, everyone's raving about the best England performance for a while and it's still 0-0. Bellingham turns his man. Gets his head down, looking for Kane. Broken up by Manuel Akanji. Trippier in the way though, he can break the play up. Declan Rice, now with Bellingham. His whipped in ball. Saka at the back post. Vargas' touch is poor. Saka on it again. Blocked away. Bolo once again doing a lot of hard work up there all alone. Another good start for England. Bellingham and Saka all involved. Kobbie Mainoo. Now Bukayo Saka. What can England do here? Phil Foden. Saka. Kane. Kanji breaks it up. Switzerland to get up the pitch here. Sitting deep. England putting a bit of pressure on here early in the second half. Declan Rice. Twisting one way and the other. Broken up well and the ball stayed in play somehow for Switzerland. Reader to Imbolo. The few chances he's had to turn all day. And then gives it away to Kyle Walker. That was a poor second touch there from Breel Imbolo. Phil Foden. Now with Bukayo Saka. England yet again using this right-hand flank. Foden dispossessed, and here comes Switzerland. They've had a bit more pace now. That pass poor by Fabian Schär. Signs out to Ezri Konsa. Walker searching for Kieran Trippier. He keeps it in play, but heads that ball straight into the thankful gloves of Jan Sommer. England starting the brighter of the two sides so far in the second half, in the first 4 minutes or so. That is Kyle Walker nibbling away at Vargas and fouling. Left-sided man. Switzerland need to find these more dangerous players. Ndoye, Vargas, Abisha. Not enough touch of the football so far from these superstars. A bit of trouble here, Vargas, it looks like. So that right foot gets hyperextended because of Walker clipping it. Just struggling here. See him back on his feet, though. He's such a dangerous player for this Switzerland side. To be yet again here in this game. Fabian Schär. Entertaining 2-1 last night, then a very boring 0-0. We don't want another one of them in this game. Kanji finding Abisha. His hands full in the first half, but Bukayo Saka running at him. Remy Freuler. And with Manuel Akanji, the city man. To Bologna's Remy Freuler. Xhaka. Rodriguez. Back to Granit Xhaka. There's a smart pass to Remy Freuler. And Bolo. Holding off Constantine Bolo. That was a very timid effort. Straight at Jordan Pickford. Conte looks in a lot of trouble here. It's the first attempt on target all game. Conte, I think he just is hyperextending that left knee. It's a bit obnoxious, which is a little bit worrying for the Aston Villa defender. He's back in his feet. Everything okay there, which is good to see. But yeah, I think that is our first shot on target coming from Brilliant Bowler there. We've had 52 minutes for it. We've got it eventually. Broken up by Abisha. Launched back by Granit Xhaka to Jan Sommer. Ricardo Rodriguez to Granit Xhaka. Rodriguez hoists that up in the Dusseldorf day. Koyamani, great take and drive. Now Bukayo Saka. That cutback not finding a white shirt. And the offside flag eventually raises. Those two men at the moment have been the difference makers, the danger men in the final third. Kobe Manu and Bukayo Saka. They look the most pivotal to this England side so far in the early moments of the second half, and obviously the majority of the first half was those who were making the risk, taking the risk to try and find the back of the net in Bolo. And a late call for a Conte foul. I think it's very, very harsh. Bolo's had a tough day. Conte's making it even tougher. As well initially in Bolo. They're trying to get to the second ball. It does tug around the waist. Not much in it, but when you have both arms around a player's waist, you're sort of giving the referee no option in the end. Walker. Saka. Back to Phil Foden. Now Kyle Walker finding Declan Rice. Vargas nearly intercepting that Walker pass. So it's going to come with a bit more intensity in the second half. Much better from those wearing red. Foden's take. Just not good enough and away from him. Share, great ball. Vargas with a good take. Walker holds him up though. Granit Xhaka now. Foden quickly nicks it off his foot. Haven't seen that many times in Granit Xhaka this season. Many trying to play that pass to Saka, but broken up by Abisha. Just a little increase in pace of the game at the moment. Retake it through here. It's Kyle Walker to take it. Reader tightly marking Declan Rice. It's forcing him into trouble here for Kyle Walker to get this ball back into play. And then he looks for Harry Kane, which is out-muscled by Manuel Akanji. And Kane yet again being a ghost in this game at the moment. And the referee intercepting that pass from Manuel Akanji. He sees the funny side of it. I don't think Manuel Akanji will. He was trying to play that midfield splitting ball. Fuller will pick the drop ball up. By Granit Xhaka. Share into Mbolo. Dropped off for Granit Xhaka. Now Ricardo Rodriguez. Looks for that ball into the box. Mbolo! Oh. And Konza in the end. Getting enough contact to make that difficult. Got his ball in the way and just took the pace out of that ball. Pick of it easily. Come and collect. But that's more dangerous from the Swiss. Much brighter start to the second half. More attacking threat than they showed in the whole 45 of the first. Our first shot on target, and probably one of the few actions the keeper had to make so far in this game, with Jordan Pickford saving that last attempt by brilliant Mbolo. Mbolo again failing Enzri Konsa. They're going to tick the gears over here. Can they get up to match this Swiss start the second half? Bellingham. Once again to Bukayo Saka. Walker looking to overlap him. Drops it back to Jude Bellingham. Foden leaves it run for Declan Rice. Cross to John Stones. More of an engaging watch over the cross. 12 minutes of this second half. Akanji away. And Reader goes for touch. He's been the first 10 to crack here. Both been solid enough defensively. It's going to take a bit of magic at the moment, because I think both sides don't want to lose the game at the moment. So they're not making any drastic risks. Trying to expand their game and go after it. Walker. Bukayo Saka again. Little dink ball. Xhaka brings that attack to an end. Brilliant Mbolo holding the ball up well. That out ball looks good. And Konza against Ndoye. Finds Reader. That attack snuffed out well by England. Ndoye. Reader. That shot blocked by Declan Rice, and a corner for the Switzerland side. And their fans rise as one behind that goal. Con's doing fantastically well to get across and snuff out that counter-attack, which Ndoye looked like he was through. It's almost just... This pass here from Akanji was fantastic. Ndoye was in behind. Con's out to meet him. This pass here to find Rita, just a little too soft. And behind him, it slowed the attack down. And after that, they couldn't get a clear shot and goal in the end. Have this corner kick. This could be the difference. Vargas's corner. Right-footed outswinger. Share, Akanji, and Bolo all in there. Vargas. Short ball to Rita. Now to Ricardo Rodriguez. Back into Vargas. That's another corner. Headed behind by Bukayo Saka. Little training ground routine. Didn't quite work out, so now it's going to be Rita to take this corner. Left-footed in-swinger now. Just looking directly into the box, this one. Flatter ball. And slid clear by Jude Bellingham. Back into play to Rita. Played backwards by Granit Xhaka. And Sommer now. To Granit Xhaka now. The feet of Rita. Closed down by Trippier. And a play for a Swiss throw. And they take it quickly. Ndoye. Picked up by Vargas. Here come the Swiss. Cut back ball. Bolo nearly there. Broken up by Walker though. Headed back in by Remy Freuler. Up by Mainu. Away by Saka. Up by Bellingham. He's tunneled under it. Vargas. Freuler. Just feel like something's coming here for the Swiss. They're building some pressure. Vargas. That cross blocked. Foden initially in the way. Hacked clear by John Stones. As far as his City teammate in Akanji. It's a really good passage here for the Swiss. Just on the hour mark. Their fans finding voice. Their team finding an extra gear. Remy Freuler. Vargas. Vargas and Ndoye. These are the players getting more on the ball and looking more and more dangerous. Remy Freuler. Vargas now. Trippier faces him up. Looking for Ndoye going on the flank. Here is Ndoye. Return ball to Fabian Schär. Granit Xhaka now. Back to Fabian Schär. Drop ball into Ndoye. Ndoye pass one challenge. Rodriguez. Looked like he wanted to tee up a shot, but couldn't quite get under his spell. Abisha, that pass is poor. Two challenges finding in. And Abisha fouling Harry Kane. Initial challenge from Rita and Maney was fine. It's a second challenge from Abisha on Harry Kane, which he goes through Harry Kane to get the ball. It's a foul for England. And now here come the changes. Rita makes way. Also does Vargas. So Manu just starting to get more involved. He makes way as well. Well, it's Wiedemer who comes on alongside Zuba, who also comes on the pitch. A little period of a bit of Swiss possession and dominance. Poor giveaway, but a few changes. Potentially a different sharpness in the final third. Zuba on. Had a bit more on that top end of the pitch. Here's John Stones. Henry Conser. Back to John Stones. Great roll ball into Phil Foden. He turns away from Ndoye and plays in Kieran Trippier. Back to Foden on the return ball. Searching for Bellingham. Zuber in the way. He claims it's not a corner kick. I think a corner kick it will be. It's a goal kick. As Uber's complaints have gone not unnoticed. Jan Sommer getting us back underway. 25 minutes now to go in the 90. And by the looks of it, we might need an extra 30 to separate these two teams at the moment. Both defensively sound enough. Both at the moment good enough. Just can't each other out at the moment. Here's Fabian Schär. His driving run. Now Vidma. It's a Granit Xhaka now. What can the Leverkusen man produce? Ricardo Rodriguez. Whipped in ball. Good ball in. Konsa heads away. Straight up though by Stones. And on the volley. Oh. And Abisher's volley. Fine wide of the goal. Big missed opportunity there. It fell to him quite nicely. We're disappointed he couldn't find the target there on the volley. That Swiss dominant is starting to tell. More chances on the final third. Oh, he does well. Find Declan Rice. Little slip there for John Stones momentarily. It's like the pressure's been put back onto England here. Kane, who's fouled Akanji in that build-up and picks up a yellow card for his troubles. Harry Kane, he's been a ghost in this game here. He's getting frustrated and fouls. Manuel Akanji. Looking slow, looking not involved. Struggling at the moment, Harry Kane. Some of the options on the bench, you think, do you go to Ivan Toney, Ollie Watkins? I'm going to have a Cole Palmer. Abereche Eze on the bench. To potentially try and change this game alongside those two centre forwards, Ollie Watkins and Ivan Toney. Here's Manuel Akanji now. The Swiss want to make the most of this little stint of dominance here in this game. Rodriguez looks long for Zuba and finds him here. Walker, touch tight to him. Now Ndoye. Makes the run at Declan Rice. It's Ndoye still. Kane drops back to defend. But with him being back, he has no one to play the ball to. Kane's clearance finds Phil Foden in the end. Mainu. Out of a tight space. Now Saka. Mainu left it behind. And Switzerland are coming. Just thought Ndoye could have laid that ball off. There was someone on the edge of the area that wanted to pass desperately, and then Ndoye just took one too many touches. Zuber did well initially to hold Kyle Walker off. Fabian Schär. Vidma, back to Schär. Now Granit Xhaka. He's now camped on the outside of their own penalty area now. The Swiss have come out the second half, much the better side. Vidma. Share. Bolo. Konza touch tight to him. Now Granit Xhaka. What can the Leverkusen man produce? You know, he's so good in these sort of moments. He's seen these sort of low blocks employed against his team all season. And Doy's seen more and more of it. Walker close with him. Saka also. No foul given. And the Italian referee says, no foul. And Doy. I like it. Letting the game go a little bit. Letting the guys play. It does look like a foul though, to be honest. Well, last night was definitely a foul. That Germany-Spain, that was definitely probably a yellow card in the books of the referee. Akanji in a wrestle with Kane, he fouls the Bayern Munich striker, and those Swiss fans are in fine voice. Trippier now. Bellingham here with an overlap. He cuts inside now. Trippier with the width. Plays backward to Rice. First time in a while we're seeing England venture forward. Being forced backwards by the Swiss here. If man marked better, they've pressed a little bit better in the second half and not made it easy for England just to glide forward. Speaking about gliding, here comes Kobe Mainoo. Phil Foden. Space whipping a ball towards the Kane direction. Abisher away. Not fully. Zuba wins that 50-50 initially versus Saka. Saka wins the second ball. Switzerland have all of a sudden drawn possession almost level with their time on the ball in the second half here. And Bolo. Walker can guide that behind for an England throw. Well, it's had a tough day at the office. Bellingham. Now with Mainoo. Walker finding Bukayo Saka. Abisha standing him up. Zuba helping. Phil Foden. Lofted ball in towards Trippier. By Vidma. Trippier shields it behind for an England throw. Switzerland feel like just growing and growing to this game, and England crawling back into their shell a little bit more. Rice. Foden. Something to set here in a Dusseldorf afternoon. Bellingham. Xhaka facing him up. What can Jude produce? Xhaka there every step of the way. And will win a foul off Jude Bellingham. Done fantastically well there. I think he's quite happy with Jude Bellingham there. I don't think it was even a foot of Jude Bellingham, the ball of Bellingham that hit Xhaka in the head, but he'll take that time. We'll take that free kick. Leverkusen man doing what he can. We're not happy where the ball was being taken from. Now we're already underway. Ball with Jan Sommer. Akanji. Vidma. Back for Fabian Schär. His cross-field pass. Searching and finding Abisher. Just continue to be quite quiet in this game compared to the last. Xhaka. Ball to find Ndoye. So he's just finding it easy to play through the England lines here. Xhaka now. Remy Freuler. Xhaka once again. Abisha now. England deeper and deeper. Manuel Akanji now. Fabian Schär. Teammate Trippier facing him up. Schär with a great reverse ball. Indoi. And it's gone to the back of the net. And it's brilliant Bolo. At last the Swiss lead. And it's been coming for a hot minute now. And brilliant Bolo's had a lot of donkey work to do all day. Has got reward for it. And those in red have the lift off. Brilliant Bolo at the back post. Jolly on the spot. And it is brilliant Bolo to break the deadlock here. And that is Switzerland. And that Swiss Army knife has cut England apart here. Fabian Schär, great reverse ball to Indoi. That cutback ball, not dealt with by John Stones. And brilliant Bolo, who's had a tough day all day, gets ahead of Kyle Walker, gets that right foot onto it, that toe pivotal to find the back of the net. Indoi's been growing and growing to this game. It's his ball that creates this. And brilliant Bolo, he's had a lot of hard work all day, finally gets free and finds the back of the net. And they've deserved it, haven't they? England's hitting deeper and deeper. And going back into their shell, as I said. But Switzerland came out to fight the second half and absolutely deserved of that goal. Pandemonium in that end. Red chaos. And here we go. What do England have in response? Trippier straight away on the front foot. They have dominated the second half, and with just under a quarter of an hour to go, they have the ascendancy. It's the Reds ahead. Bellingham. That lifted ball. Away well. Ricardo Rodriguez. Vidma only as far as Kieran Trippier. Now Declan Rice. Does Switzerland sit back and hold on, or do they try and continue this momentum they're currently on? John Stones. Bukayo Saka. Trying to find Miney. His little flick came straight into the hands of Jan Sommer. Those Swiss fans are in fine voice now. If they weren't before, they're ecstatic now. And Bolo. Now Zuba. Abisha. This is where those likes of Remy Fraud, they're going at Xhaka. Abisha, those guys comfortable on the ball. Cannot run out this game for Switzerland. There's a triple England change inbound here. Luke Shaw, Cole Palmer, Emerese Eze. All being introduced. Kobe Mainoo, Trippier. And Jude Bellingham also coming off. I think Bellingham wants to come off. So Enzo Konsa, I think, makes way. Now Jude Bellingham is on. And Eze has almost gone to a left wing back once again. Bellingham fighting Saka. England have gone all caution. I thought the kitchen sink in this one now. Saka. Walker joining him. Abisha away. And applauded by his skipper, Granit Xhaka. Game on now. England have to do something. They've been in this situation a few days ago, though. chasing a game. In this sort of frenetic mould before as well. Here's Luke Shaw. So there's Manu, Trippier, and Ensri Konza making way for Shaw, Ezza, and also Cole Palmer as well. Bellingham. Palmer. Finding Jude Bellingham once again. Declan Rice. Bellingham. Switzerland with basically everyone behind the ball. They're going to make it tough on England now. Saka creating some space. Saka! Oh, wow! Bukayo Saka. And this game's been sparked to life. It's the Arsenal starboard on the back of the net. With that left-footed shot arrowing into the bottom corner. And England have parity. Bukayo's belter draws England level. Straight away, England on the front foot. Switzerland sitting back, inviting the pressure. And Bukayo Saka, which is probably England's best player on the pitch, dinks inside. No pressure on the shot. And that curling effort arrowing into the bottom corner off the post. Unsavable, unstoppable. And it's just brilliant from Bukayo Saka. A moment of brilliance. And England are back into it minutes after going down. Mikhailo draws us level. It's one apiece. And we were 0-0 for 74 minutes. And we've got 2 goals in 6 minutes. Switzerland on the front foot yet again. Embolo. Fabian Schär. Rice cleanly wins that ball. Now driving forward. Finding Kane. Crossfield pass to Harry. Finding Bukayo Saka. Rice. Can England use his momentum to keep driving forward? Luke Shaw. Cole Palmer. Shaw again. Away by Schär. Ezza's ball out for a Swiss throw. Three Lions back bouncing. Back with a purr. That's all come from Bukayo. Vidma. He just gets rid. Saka's first goal in this competition. It's about time. He's been knocking on the door and finally gets reward for effort. We have a game in our hands here, ladies and gentlemen. Saka again. Switzerland might regret sitting in so deep. England to keep coming. Saka again. Kane. Blocked. And Xhaka turns. And releases Embolo. He holds it up well. And fouled by John Stones. They've gone quickly. Oh, nearly catching out England. Luke Shaw coming across well. And that pass from Walker ahead of Ezza. And out for a Switzerland throw. Now those in white are bouncing behind the England goal. The Swiss side led for all of 5 minutes. And Gareth Southgate's triple substitution changed the game, it looked like. Switzerland sat deeper, but it was their star boy, Bukayo Saka, to create the magic moment. A characteristic Bukayo Saka finish from the right, dinking inside, and firing the back of that using that wizard and wonderful wicked left foot. Rodriguez. Abisha. My throat. It's coming and shouting. on his last legs. Here's Manuel Kanji. Brilliant bowler dropping a little bit deeper. Xhaka now. Remy Freuler. Now Switzerland to get back on the front foot. How did England manage this game with so many attacking players on the pitch? Only one true centre half at the moment. Float a ball in. Mbolo, Luke Shaw away. Picked up by Cole Palmer. Vidmar matching him. Yellow card for his troubles, Vidmar. England want to take it quickly. The referee wants to bring it back. Paints it Cole Palmer too much for Vidmar. We've got 5 more entertaining minutes here in this one. England threw the kitchen sink at it. They got their equaliser. And they've stayed with all these attacking players on the park. Foden into Bellingham. And Luke Shaw. Which is his first minutes of the tournament. John Stones. Now with Kyle Walker. And Declan Rice. Trying to catch our collective breaths here all of a sudden. I thought it was a frenetic little 10-minute spurt. Shaw. And Foden. The return ball to Shaw. Got on the end of, despite it looked like it was in the way of it. Into Eberechi Eze. Eze looks for Foden. Gets a return ball. Here's the goal scorer, Saka. And Bellingham. And Jude gets, past one, but not past the second challenge. Bellingham back again. Plays in Saka. That cross too deep. Did have everyone is out for a Switzerland throw. England springing to life. Fabian Schär just hacks that ball clear. Shorter, get the ball back into play. He's throw to John Stones. And Bellingham now. Here's Saka. Walker back into Bukayo Saka. He's flipped this game on its head. Foden. Deep ball out to Eberechi Eze. Eze opens some space. And he pulled his shot. That's the Luke Shaw effect though. Overlapping and all Swiss defenders follow Luke Shaw and not Eberechi Eze. Something that Kieran Trippier cannot provide. Manuel Kanji getting us back underway. Just shy of a minute and a half left in regulation time, plus a few stoppages you'd assume for substitutions and goals. Shared lost the ball and ended up fouling Cole Palmer. That could be his last warning. Quite careless from the Newcastle centre half. And dangerous spot for Phil Foden to try and create something for England. On the 90th minute. We've seen some late drama already involving Jude Bellingham. Can we see something else? for England late in the game. Foden to take. Summer punches clear. As far as Bukayo Saka. Now with Cole Palmer, who digs the ball in. Bellingham was nearly the end of that. Xhaka's important touch. Zuba away. Now Ndoye. Mbola and Zuba running. Ndoye continuing to run. Ndoye's shot. That's high and wide and erratic. Missed opportunity there for the Swiss on the counter-attack. There's that first goal, and Ndoye slipped through his ball across the box. Initial touch by John Stones, but the pivotal touch came from brilliant Bolo. But then we had this moment only a few minutes later. Bukayo Saka inside of Abisha again. And that shot powerfully into the corner. Big player for a big occasion, Bukayo Saka. Got 3 minutes now of stoppages. Do we have another twist in this tale? Akanji, share. And Sommer goes longer. Great pass into Rodriguez. Now Granit Xhaka. What can the Leverkusen man produce? Here's another big moment here in the end of the second half. We'll be destined ahead to extra time. Xhaka. Plays in Rodriguez. Now Abisha. Xhaka into Akanji. Can the Swiss create one more chance? Fabian Schär. He's driven low ball. Hacked clear by John Stones. And well, Akanji now. Halfway through. Second half stoppages. Remy Freuler back to Mamo Akanji. Granit Xhaka now. Rodriguez now. Finds Abisha. Minute now to go in the stoppages here in the second half. Can the Swiss create a chance? Akanji. A lot of space for Fabian Schär. Can he produce a better ball in the box? A better ball it is. Oh, Ndoye the back post. He missed it. Oh, and a massive opportunity. Zua put his shot over the bar, but Ndoye just missed the header. Ball was put in. Oh, and Bolo got a touch. And it took it away from Ndoye. Fantastic delivery from Fabian Schär. And in the end, Bolo got an unnecessary touch because Ndoye was onto it. Pickford should run out the rest of the time here. We're destined for another set of extra 30 minutes. Long ball. Kane gets the flick on. Bellingham gets after it. Abisha away. Taken down by Mbolo. And that should be that. A goal apiece in the 90. Mbolo's opened the 75th minute. Matched by Bukayo Saka in the 80th. The game sparked to life after being quite stagnant and boring. Switzerland got the better of the second half over the 45 minutes as a whole. But England got a big moment towards the end of the second half there, saving their competition once again. Got a little bit of break here before we jump into extra time once again. It's England 1, Switzerland 1. And all hell has broken loose in this game here. Another 30 minutes of football action to come after the break. All right, ladies and gents, we're back. And the extra time counter's back out again. It's becoming quite the common feature here on the channel, the extra time counter. Another game, going for extra 30 minutes. Free extra 30 minutes for everyone joining us here. If you are in the chat, let us know your prediction. I went initially with a Switzerland 2-1 win, so that might be looking likely now. England have been here and done already in the round of 16. They've won a game in extra time. Switzerland, this is foreign ground for them. We've got another extra 30 minutes of action that's going to be engaging and enthralling throughout. This game needed a goal. We got it. Very brilliant bowler. Now it's sparked to life. England sparked to life. That goal from Bukayo Saka, a piece of brilliance and out of nothing as well. England were struggling up to that point. Switzerland had been a better team in second half. They came back alive after conceding that goal as well. So who could score the goal and stay in control of the game is the question right now. Or are we destined for more penalty shootout drama? And then Doyle on screens have been so important. Every touch of the ball seems to be good things. Referee getting everything ready here. Both sides ready. It'll be Switzerland kick us off in red. Waiting here for the referee to get us underway. Second half. Here we go. Extra time underway. Switzerland back kicking from right to left. England back kicking from left to right. We had extra time twice last night. One went to penalties. One was resolved in the 120 minutes. What will happen today? Will it be over in 120 minutes, or will we have spot kicks to decide these two great nations and great sides? The frenetic last 15 minutes after that goal went in. And all of a sudden, we have a game in our hands. No side making any changes between the break as they were. Well, the added break and lack of minutes played in the other game helped Switzerland. England obviously played a little bit later. And obviously played 120 minutes last time out, where Switzerland got the job done in 90. Got it done a little bit earlier than England, so fresher the two sides' legs. And it'll be interesting how each side manages these extra 30 minutes. Abisha. Back with Ricardo Rodriguez. Now with Grant Xhaka. Abisha. Ndoye. Abisha again. A lot of space for Fabian Schär. Oh, that ball was poor. Getting very high up the pitch though. Fabian Schär. Looking at danger. Ball always bobbling. Couldn't get under control. Pickford sends the troops forward. He goes along with his kick. Searching for Kane. Xhaka winning that header. Bolo doing well to hold off Stones. Getting the advantage from the referee. Done fantastically well there, actually. Keep the Swiss in possession. Akanji. City man finding Xhaka. Back with Manuel Akanji. Now Vidma. Can I forget Switzerland dominated the second half. That first whistle to start gets kicked off in the second half. They've been the better of the two sides. Yes, they had a bit of a blunder then, a bit of moment of brilliance for Bukayo Saka to get England back in the game, but they have been the better side for the majority of the last 50 or so minutes, so they can continue that form. Should have enough to at least have another big chance to score and go home the winners here. But we know England seem to do best when their backs against the wall, And they obviously know how to manage an extra time period. Would have seen how they've done that last time out in the round of 16. Palmer now with Jude Bellingham. Bukayo Saka. Man, he drew this game level. And Kyle Walker. John Stones into Declan Rice. He's sort of joined John Stones as a centre-back pairing for the time being. Luke Shaw. His first appearance at the tournament so far. Pickford plays smartly around Bolo. John Stones driving England forward. And finding Cole Palmer. Not much to do so far in this game, but can he create something here? Finds Luke Shaw. Declan Rice are now on the feet of Jude Bellingham. Palmer again. Eza. Away by Ricardo Rodriguez. Declan Rice! Oh! A fantastic effort. And Jan Sommer was at full length and full stretch to keep that out the back of the net. What an effort from the Arsenal midfielder. Ball's dipping. And looking like it was finding the back of the net if it wasn't for that strong left hand of Jan Sommer. Berteza going to take this corner kick. Be a right-footed outswinger. Lofted ball. No England player attacking it. Walker tries to repel it back for England. Saka. Eze now. Now with Phil Foden. And Kyle Walker. With Rice. Now with Cole Palmer. Going at Vidma. Vidma though staying in front and does fantastically well in the end. Then you can usher that out for a England throw. England just piling on the pressure here for the moment. Bellingham. Foden. Rice. Back to Bellingham. Foden finds Declan Rice. Now with Kyle Walker. Phil Foden now. To Declan Rice. Wide of the Palmer. Fancies his chance versus Vidma. Palmer goes to the ground, but no foul, says the referee. Fabian Schär looks long. Walker does well. Initially, his back pass is poor. Pickford has to just get rid. Frawley had to manage to get a foot on that somehow. Eze grabs it. A pass pulled by Palmer, broken up by Granit Xhaka. Bolo back to the skipper. Ricardo Rodriguez now. He's inside to Abisha. Now with Zuba. We're going to dink that ball into brilliant Bolo. Saka's ball straight back out to Ricardo Rodriguez. Free kick against Ricardo Rodriguez on Harry Kane. There's Zakaria coming on for Ndoye to make way. So a bit of fatigue, but he's been a very important player, pivotal player in this Swiss turnaround come the second half. But he's been replaced by Dennis Zakaria. A bit of fresh legs. You can't judge the manager. He's done a fantastic job managing games so far in this tournament. So, I'm sure it's the right choice for him. Zakaria's first minute so far at Euro 2024. Can these fresh legs make a difference? Bolo. Back to goal. Turning Rice. Finding Granit Xhaka. The defeat of Dennis Zakaria. The Swiss just trying to manage this game for the moment. Get back in control. Just over halfway through the first half of extra time. Still 1 goal apiece. A few tired legs out there for both sides. That ball from Sharp, really poor. Eza wins it back. And driving, gliding past defenders. And Cher is on a tightrope. Sure over this free kick. Eventually Rice takes the free kick. Back door in Pickford now. He plays into Kyle Walker. Back with the Everton goalkeeper. Bellingham now. He's just dropped a little bit deeper alongside Declan Rice since those substitutes. In a deeper midfield too. Ball into the sun. Done well by Vidma. On the second ball there, Akanji. Harry Kane in a tussle. Tussle which he eventually wins out with Cole Palmer winning it. Now Bukayo Saka. Running out Abisha. Let's go to the bar line. Can't do that. Back to Bellingham. Now with Phil Foden. Foden's long shot. Blocked by his teammate Manuel Akanji. Oh, Abisha missed it. There's Bukayo Saka now. Saka's ball. To Bellingham now. Bellingham. Shot blocked by Zuba. Bellingham again. Oh. And Sommer in the way. Tell you what, as well. Abisha's having a stinker. Xhaka in the way in the first shot. Second shot. Fraud in the way in the second shot. Takes a lot of the pace off it, and Jan Sommer can collect cleanly in the end. But Abisha's had a really tough day. Saka's had him on toast. Scores a goal past him. Makes the big mistake there that could have led to the England go-ahead goal. Akanji now. Running Zuba. That's frenetic now. For both sides. More controlled. Remy Freuler. Now with Granit Xhaka. Across to Manuel Akanji. Now Dennis Zakaria. It's 2 and a bit minutes now to play in the first half of extra time. Not too much to talk about. England with a half chance. Outside of that, nothing much to talk. We see a second half of extra time that mimics regulation time where the game sparked to life. We'll have to wait and see. As it stands, we're going to spot kicks. Xhaka, Zuba. Managed by Bukayo Saka in the way to win that ball. John Stones now. This goes back to Pickford. Pickford goes long. Looking for Kane. Kanji wins the header. Vidmar cleans that up. And he hacks clear. And Bowler's offside. Stone's finding Shaw. Now Abarateza. Back towards Declan Rice as we enter the final minute of first half of extra time. Still without a way to separate these two sides. Those are the couple shots on target. Both sides with a goal apiece. Bellingham finds Palmer with Rice and back to Jude Bellingham. Bellingham back to Luke Shaw. Shaw looking for Eza. Dealt with by Fabian Schär and dealt with quite well in the end. Headed back to Jan Sommer. And that will do us. No extra time to add on in the first extra time. Half chance for England. But outside of that, looks like we're going to go the distance. Unless something dramatic happens in the second half of extra time, I'll go for another quick break in the interval. And we're back to discuss all the action of the second half of extra time here. It's still England 1, Switzerland 1. We are back, ladies and gents. Another 15 minutes of enthralling quarter-final action. Both these teams desperate to qualify for the semi-final and the chance to play the Turkey or the Netherlands. So far, it's been interesting watch. A slow first half. Crazy second half. 2 goals in quick succession, then another more controlled first half extra time. The stands are going to spot kick separate these two sides, but as the commentators rightly said just before the break, we thought that for the Germany-Spain game yesterday. That didn't quite pan out as we first thought. Referee ensures everyone's ready. And Phil Foden gets us kicked off here for the second half of extra time. England getting us kicked off. They're going from right to left. Switzerland from left to right. Rodriguez puts out a play and Harry Kane's picked up a head knock. It's coming together of two heads there, two fists. Skipper's committing for the ball. England return the ball to the Swiss. We're back underway. Someone to Akanji. For Switzerland, do they manage the game? Do they go after the game? England with the more renowned penalty takers, but some elite penalty takers here for the Swiss side as well. So I don't know if anyone will be happy to go to penalties, but maybe Switzerland will take the spot kicks. It's about though who will we're going to go for it here in the second half extra time. Who will make the mistake? Both sides look they're going to play just a little bit within themselves, willing not to lose the game and try and win it. Like similar to what we saw in the first half of this game before it sprung into life in the second half. Akanji. Finding Ricardo Rodriguez. And with Abisha. Switzerland starting the second half extra time in a bit more possession. Looking to patiently piece apart this England side. Now with Abisha. Zuba. Onto a England cul-de-sac there. Saka just gets rid. Kanji's there. Finding Granit Xhaka. Switzerland of England camped in their own half here. Rodriguez looking for Zuba. Does eventually reach Zuba. His cross ball. Vidma. As they're in the way. And dribbling out of danger. Looking for Harry Kane. Kanji keeps it alive. Harry Kane sent flying by Kanji. He sort of collected the Powerade boxing in the end. Must land on the... They're still boarding. Here comes a change. Xherdan Shaqiri coming onto the pitch and brilliant Bolo off in his place. Initially thought he scored the winner when he's that right foot to tap home that ball. He looks frustrated he can't continue in this game. A bit of experience. Xherdan Shaqiri and my God, a good penalty taker as well. That reception says it all. The veteran Xherdan Shaqiri. Ivan Toney on, Harry Kane off. So maybe that was a knock picked up by Harry Kane. And the clinical penalty taker, Ivan Toney, on in his place. And more Kanji now to the feet of Granit Xhaka. That pass nicked by Cole Palmer. Options fading. One of them being Phil Foden. Blocked by Fabian Schär. Now Eza. Rice. Cole Palmer. Away by Ricardo Rodriguez. They had a hold-up striker now. You can't just hack the ball clear for Switzerland. Luke Shaw. Forced back by Dennis Zakaria. John Stones. Nice one's in the middle of the park and we'll get it from Kyle Walker. Ane Bereche Eza. Eza. And with Luke Shaw. 10 minutes now to go in extra time. As it stands, we will have spot kicks. Mika Moreno won it in the 119th minute yesterday. France beat Portugal in spot kicks yesterday. We've had a lot of extra time football here in the knockout stages. Here's Ezza. Looks sure overlapping. Block cross by Zakaria. Xhaka out to Shaqiri. Fends off Jude Bellingham. Finds Zuba. The pass behind him. And Walker can nick it away from him. Saka slipping. Plays in Palmer. Great challenge from Rodriguez. With Akanji. A lot of tight legs out there now. Mistake after mistake on display. To carry a turning. Finding Akanji. We have 8 minutes now to play in extra time. For all that's a Vidma. Having share now to Akanji. And Xhaka. Boy, does he know a thing or two about late goals. Abisha. Vidma! Oh, pulled his shot. Zakaria almost had a position for a tap in. Or defended by Shaw. Ricardo Rodriguez drifting out to his traditional left-hand side. Xhaka. Rodriguez. That ball over Vidma. Share. That was very, very aggressive and quite stupid in the end. Had that ball over the crossbar. Take a touch and control the ball or find the pass. Had a lot of space to eye up some options, but he took the selfish, idiotic option in the end. Pickford taking his time over this one. And he goes long. Set for Tony. Xhaka wins the header. Zubo the second ball. Luke Shaw cleans up the rest. Towards Bukayo Saka. Nipping at his heels is Michel Abisha. Trent Alexander-Arnold to be introduced. And Phil Foden to make way for him. A bit more defensive security, I guess. I guess a very, very handy set piece and penalty taker as well. So Foden off. His tired legs replaced by some fresh legs of Trent Alexander-Arnold. Referee, what's this throw taken in the exact right spot? Walker to get us back underway. Rice. Luke Shaw now. So Trent's gone out to the right. It's a flat back four almost again. I just saying that, probably the back three. Rice, Stones and Walker's back three with Trent and Luke Shaw as the wing backs. Here is Luke Shaw. Saka now on the left. Ezza. Here's John Stones. Trent Alexander-Arnold finds Kyle Walker. Gets the return ball. Trent into feet. Bellingham. Broken up by Rodriguez. Shaqiri has no one really thought of him. One player is Zuba, which he finds. And he sprayed that ball perfectly. And Vidmar's got it. And his cross blocked out by Bukayo Saka. And for a moment, Pickford had come. And then a spot of bother. What a pull from Zuba. Wow. Just a little too heavy for Vidmar to get under control. And Pickford was out of his box and a bit of no man's land for a minute. Bukayo Saka getting back and doing the hard yards. Shaqiri across to take this corner. Wouldn't this be a telling blow right now if he could whip a ball in to find one of these Switzerland players and not home? Good ball in. Oh! And Pickford had to keep it out of his own net. Going directly from the corner. Walker just gets rid. And Ezra chasing it down. Can't keep it in play. Oh, he does keep it in play. Shaqiri. Foul by Luke Shaw. And wow, what a moment. Shaqiri not only whipping that in from his own corner kick. Pickford blocked. How'd you hit the upright? Oh, the junction between the upright and the crossbar. Pickford hit the funny side of it. He was almost made look like a fool, though. Here comes some more Swiss changes. Abisher off. Zaki Amdouni, a more clinical finisher on the pitch, and Remy Frawler makes way as well. So Abisher and Frawler make way. Zaki Amdouni and Sierra come on the pitch. Cam Dooney obviously putting away that famous penalty at Old Trafford to secure Burnley a draw. So he can take a penalty or two. Into the last minute and a half now of extra time. Palmer just gets rid. Akanji to mop up back there. And the Seryu. Xhaka now. Xherdan Shaqiri. Rolled into Zeki Amdouni. Zeki Amdouni. Big save from Pickford. Straight into the game, the Burnley centre forward. Ricardo Rodriguez now. Oh, Vidmar! Oh. Throwing himself at that ball. And the Swiss almost winning it late. Flicked on by Alexander-Arnold. Vidmar flying at the back post. He threw his body at it. Here's Zeki Amdouni's hit on target. Dipping. But close enough for Pickford to make the save. And it flashed all of a sudden. Switzerland on the front foot. Wouldn't that have been a moment? Your first touch to find the back of the net. Secure your country a spot into the semi-finals. Pickford saves England's blushes. Goes long and finds Tony. Silva wins the second ball. Xhaka high and long towards Stones, and he heads towards Jordan Pickford. And to be honest, that might be that. Pickford rolls the ball and tries to get England forward. Launches it in the Tony direction. Xhaka works him under the ball. Nice forward. Trent's flick. 1 minute at a time. There'll be one more chance here for England to possibly strike. Saka. Using Eza. Now Luke Shaw. Tony headed away by Zeki Amdouni. Walker cleans it up. Can Trent get that ball in the box? Walker skips past initial challenge. Cuts the ball back. No white shot at the end of that one. Bukayo Saka. Blocked by Dennis Zakaria. It's a bit of Eza. Going backwards here. 10 seconds to play. Launched in the Tony direction. He goes down. Nothing doing, says the referee. That is time. So penalties is what we've got. It is going to be dramatic yet again. Have a quick, I sort of sort everything out here. Have a quick break. We'll be back in a moment's time for the penalty shootout, ladies and gents. All right, ladies and gents, we are back. Yeah, have sorted out a few things. There we go. All right. We are ready to go for penalties. More drama, ladies and more drama. 1-1 up to regulation time. Penalties to come. England, last time they were here, well, I don't want to say it, but they end up losing to England. Got Jan Sommer, one of the great goalkeepers, a highly underrated goalkeeper. Jordan Pickford, after you know his shithouse tactics that he'll employ. Italian referee just outlining what's going on here. Two great keepers going at it. Probably England are happy the two sides because Switzerland were coming at the end of that game there. I tell you what, they were charging forward and lucky not to find the back of the net. Now, the better team for most of this game, England to start first at their end as well. And it's Cole Palmer to take the first penalty. Cole Palmer to take the first penalty. Here we go. Wow. How is this? Isn't this drama? Jan Sommer has saved 2 of his last 7 penalties, so pretty handy. Jan Sommer and Cole Palmer. First penalty. Palmer to take the first. Sends Sommer the wrong way. And it's advantage England. Good start from Cole Palmer. Send the wrong way. Strong run up. Gave him the eyes. Find the back of the net. 1-0 England. First kick for Switzerland will be Manuel Akanji, Manchester City centre half. Jordan Pickford taking all the time he needs. Few morning games. It's Everton's goalkeeper versus City's centre half. Akanji to step up and take. Champion with City. Akanji. Oh, a save by Pickford. And an awful penalty. And England are in the advantage. They're in the front seat. And in the box seat now. And a really poor penalty. Telegraphed it to Pickford. Lacked power, lacked precision. And easy for Jordan Pickford to make the save. Upsets Jude Bellingham. Real Madrid's man, Jude Bellingham, steps up against Jan Sommer of Inter Milan. Bellingham to take. Sends Sommer the wrong way. He hypes those England fans up. 2-0 England. What a moment, what a penalty. Little hesitation. Let Sommer go. And once he sees him goes the wrong way, he places in the opposite corner. Cold, calm from Jude Bellingham. Now for Switzerland, you have to score. Fabian Schär steps up. 2 centre-halves taking the first 2 penalties. Another Premier League player. Newcastle's Fabian Schär. Against Everton's Jordan Pickford. He's already saved 1. Can he save another? Switzerland absolutely need this to find the back of the net. Fabian Schär sends Pickford the wrong way. 2-1. That was a very calm penalty. Casual walking up, and Pickford probably went a little bit too early. Pickford giving him genuinely the eyes. Yeah, letting a little early, and Sharky to take his time and find the opposite corner. Upsets Bukayo Saka. Penalty taker for Arsenal. Obviously missed the penalty in the shootout versus Italy 4 years ago. They put that into history if we can convert this penalty here. Bukayo Saka, Jan Sommer. Takes his time here, Saka, deep breath. Stuttering run up, Saka, and rolls it home. 3-1 England. Somewhat of a scuff penalty, and he's very happy with himself. Put away the demons of last Euros. It wasn't convincing, but it found the back of the net. That's all that matters. Upsets the veteran Xherdan Shaqiri. Needs this to find the back of the net. Swiss legend. Shaqiri up to take. Oh, just past Jordan Pickford. He went the right way. Too much power though. And Pickford couldn't keep it out of the net. And it's still game on. Had the pace, had the power. Pickford going the right way. Couldn't get him behind. He upsets Ivan Toney. Arguably the best penalty taker in the Premier League. Steps up for a massive moment. Has only missed 3 penalties in his career so far. Ivan Toney. Jan Sommer. Tony to take. Deep breath. A slow run up. Whoa! And he went the left corner. Jan Sommer went the right way. But too far on the corner. And yet again, it's a must score for Switzerland. Fantastic penalty for Ivan Toney. That man knows how to take a penalty. Here comes Zeki Anduni of Burnley. Pickford Everton and Dooney of Burnley. It's a must score to keep this game alive. And Dooney steps up. Went down the middle and scored coolly and calmly. And the game is still alive. They will have to score to win England. Pickford went early again. A lot of movement. Zeki Anduni stayed calm, went down the middle. It's all back on England now. Jan Sommer. The time to make a save right now is the time. Trent Alexander-Arnold steps up. The Liverpool man. The free kick wizard. But from the penalty spot now. Trent steps up. Can he do it from the spot to send England through to the semi-finals? It's Trent Alexander-Arnold. Deep breath. And it sends England to the semis. They've done it. England through on penalties. 5-3. And Switzerland head home. And they've done it yet again. Down, not quite out, England. And they have a semi-final fixture against the Netherlands or Turkey inbound. Trent was the one to take it. He took the big moment and sent Sommer the wrong way, blasted it at the back of the net, and cue the celebrations. England are back into another Euro semi-final. Trent's moment and England's moment. They are through yet again to a semi-final in the Euros. They were far from convincing yet again. It was a better performance than what we've been used to from England. But boy, you feel sorry for the Swiss side. Better over the course of 120 minutes. And that Akanji penalty. Timid, poor, central. And now they'll be heading home. You feel for Manuel Akanji though. It's his miss. That's the difference. And despair on the Swiss end. They thought after 75 minutes when Zeki Anduni knocked that ball home, they were going to be heading to the semi-finals. Nearly 5 minutes later, though, it was Bukayo Saka, a piece of brilliance to find the back of the net. And then it couldn't be separated across 120 minutes. We went to penalties. First penalty scored by Cole Palmer. First Swiss penalty saved by Jordan Pickford after a very timid effort by Manuel Akanji. From there, everyone was perfect. However, that wasn't enough. Switzerland knocked out 5-3 on penalties. England through to the semi-finals. What a game. What a moment. Trent Alexander-Arnold stepping up and scoring the winner. Bukayo Saka putting away the demons of the last Euros and scoring an important third penalty. A job well done for England. And now, as I said, we'll wait for the winner of Turkey and the Netherlands later today. Feel for Sommer, feel for Akanji. They can hold their heads high. Switzerland been my favourite team of this tournament. They've been fantastic to watch. But yet again, somehow England find a way. It's now multiple times. France and England, two teams that have not really performed at all. They could meet in a Euros final, of all things, go the way they continue to go. Granit Xhaka has been fantastic at this tournament. Remy Freuler as well. Manuel Kanye in a whole has been fantastic at the tournament. England have been okay, but a lot of those Swiss players, you feel for them, they've been fantastic. When the moment came down to it, though, England, Jordan Pickford, those key players getting it done. What a live stream we've had tonight. Thank you for joining me, ladies and gents. England get it done. 5-3 on penalties. They go through the semi-finals. What a game it was. Hope you have a great day, guys. Enjoy the coming Turkey and Netherlands game. That one will be a belter. And I'll be back to review this game tomorrow morning and for the semi-finals in a few days' time. The Euros yet again, ladies and gents. It keeps tossing up some absolute belting games. I'll see you guys next time.